Good morning, friends from Brooklyn. Hello, Florencia. You're the first one. As usual, we get together early with our friends. My goodness. Good morning. The sun is shining here in Brooklyn. It's going to be a lovely day together. So, thank you so much for joining. If it's your first time here, we're going to begin a yoga class in about 5 minutes at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, as we do every single day here for the last 30 couple days, and for the duration that we are all in this situation together around the world. So thank you so much for being here. I thought we could do an easygoing class, starting to wind down the week. If you've been here practicing along with us, we start off strong on Monday, more of a whole body harmony workout feel. We keep that vibe going into Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday we start to bring the chill in a little bit. Friday, super chill. Saturday, pretty energizing. And then Sunday, a full restorative excitement class. So good morning, good morning. Thank you so much for being here. And if you don't mind just saying in the comments where you're from or where you are right now and how you're feeling, if you'd like, that'd be awesome. Welcome to all the new people that are here, and welcome all my old friends that are here too. And hopefully you are getting the same nice community feel that's possible here with these, with this way that we're doing this together. So again, thank you so much for being here. For me, it has made me feel continually better. I talked to a good friend of mine in Germany on the phone, Alex, yesterday. Hello, Alex, if you're here. And it was really nice just to connect and hear her voice, even if it's just simply over the phone. So even though we're not together physically touching each other in person, we're doing our best with what we can and spending this time hopefully connecting with ourselves and feeling better. So hello from Malaysia, amazing. Thanks for being here. So 3 minutes to yoga. Hello from Michigan, amazing. Yoga always makes me feel better. Yes, that is the goal, right? Hopefully with yoga. Yoga should feel like you and help you feel better. So I think just my personal wacky opinion, I know shared by many of my friends here, yoga, kind of we get misdirected with yoga sometimes when we practice to try to get good at yoga. Really, there's not a lot of benefit in that besides being able to do some wacky pose like a Cirque du Soleil performer, right? if yoga was about being as flexible and as extreme with the poses as possible, then circus people win, right? Circus people are amazing and lovely. I have some friends that are stilt dancers, things like that. That's a whole other story. But yoga really can be this tool to feel better, which we all inherently know, but we can forget somewhere along the line. So my goodness, thanks for being here. You guys are amazing. Isn't it cool reading where everybody's from Germany, Malaysia, UK, Ohio, awesome. My goodness, Slovenia, amazing. Thanks for being here. But yeah, if you've ever been to, hey, Mary, amazing, North Carolina, Georgia, all right, Washington State, thanks for waking up super early. My goodness. We've just got a couple minutes before yoga. We are so much around the world right now. Yes, this is a together project. It's what I love about leading yoga, especially being in New York for a long time and then having the privilege to go to different cities. The people that come for our events and each other events and the community that I've just simply been exposed to right now is very global. So you know, a lot of people from different places live in different cities already, so that's sort of easy to meet people that are different from you and unique, so we can connect on how much the same we are and celebrate the differences and the uniquenesses. I think just honestly, as a kid growing up in the Midwest, that's something I really craved so much and really looked forward to with growing up, is meeting people from different backgrounds, different experiences than mine, celebrating our shared passion for the world and things and helping people feel better and getting to know and be excited about all the uniquenesses that we all share. So yoga is such a great process and a great community builder, right? Yoga is really the community builder, if anything. It's not something to be respected. It's a tool for building us together, for revealing us all together so we can realize that we're so similar and connect on so many different levels, and also celebrate all these unique differences that we have, like different hair color, different skin color, different backgrounds, all of these things, different life experiences, growing up in different parts of the world, different family, different music, different foods. All of these differences can be a lot less scary and a lot more fun. So thank you so much for being here. Oh yeah, hopefully Zermatt happens. I know we're on the phone trying to figure out, just like everybody else when countries are reopening, things like that. So yeah, we have a program coming up in Zermatt and then one in Berlin and then the fall in Ibiza. So we're waiting and seeing just like everybody else. So hopefully that will happen. Hello from Iran. I love that you're here from Iran. I think there's a few people here from Iran. Iceland, my goodness, I have a few friends in Iceland. I can't wait to visit. We've actually never visited Iceland yet. It's on my list to visit, but some friends from Iceland have come to our trainings in New York and different places. So it's such a great way to meet people through yoga. If you want to meet good people, even here is such a great part. So kind of look through the names and you can find each other, and everybody here is here to take care of themselves, hopefully. So you can make some really good friends, connect with some great community here. So I'm going to do a weird thing. I'm going to try to go live on Facebook at the same time. Hopefully I won't make this mistake. I went live to my 4 high school friends a few weeks ago, so sorry. So I'm just going to go and push this button, and then I'll come right back and we'll start the yoga. You guys ready to do some yoga? It's going to be awesome. Okay. All right, so I thought today we could do this is going to be kind of cheesy, but fun. Hey, Sam. Going with the bagel theme. I think that was fun for us all, and maybe we need to have a little bit of fun right now, too. But I thought since it's winding the week down a little bit on that pre-wind down, we could do a cinnamon raisin bagel. I know, if you hate bagels, just drop this. Forget that I ever said this. I'll shut up about it in a moment. But the cinnamon raisin bagel flow is sweet, it's polite, right? It's nice, it's sort of expected in a way, maybe unexpected, but good for you, and maybe in a guilty way satisfying, especially if you are having your cinnamon raisin bagel behind closed doors and you maybe usually show that you're an avocado and toast person out in public, and cinnamon raisin is really your simple, comfort that reminds you of home. So I'm thinking about these things way too much, probably, from everything bagel to sloth yoga to all of these things. But we have to stay positive and entertained somehow. I'm speaking for myself. So again, thanks so much for coming, and thanks for sharing these classes also with your friends and all the messages that you send and emails. It's just so nice right now to connect in this way. You find an easy place to be here. Yourself settle a bit. Take a big inhale. Long exhale. Take a big inhale, reach your arms up. Bring your palms together. Plug in toward your center. Take a big inhale. Long exhale. Twice more, big inhale. Long exhale. Some more, big inhale. Long exhale. Relax everything back down. Lean on over toward your right side. Drop through your elbow a bit, opening up. Nice gentle stretch. Any kind of rolling around here that feels just right for you. And coming all the way back up, and same thing other side, just leaning on over. Easy through your elbow, opening up. And coming all the way back up here, sliding forward a ways from your back. Easing on down, Gently here, drop your head and neck a bit. Crawling back up from that one here. Keep on going to your hands. Find the ground behind you as you push down, lift up. And ease yourself back toward your middle here, finding a nice, steady, neutral place. Settling in. Crawl up onto all fours here on your hands and knees. Take your time as you slide around, easy on your joints and on the rest of you. Shift your hips side to side, rolling around a bit here, opening up. You tuck your toes, lift up and back here toward your down dog. Lean a little left, lean a little right as you go, finding a centered place here. Take a big inhale way up high, and drop your heels, relax. 2 more times, lift up nice and high. And drop your heels, relax. 1 more time, lift up nice and high. And drop your heels, relax. Crawling out toward your plank pose, nice long wave here, a little rock side to side. Easy forward and back. And take your hips right up and back there. Nice down dog, settling in. And again, crawl back out toward that plank pose. Nice long wave. Side plank on your right side. Lift up, roll right, big, easy stretch. And all the way back toward your middle. Other side, lift up, roll left, big, easy stretch. All the way back here toward your middle. Drop your knees down toward the ground. Sink your hips. Roll around a bit here. Maybe staying high or a little lower if that's nicer for you here. Go easy on your body, easy on your whole self. Give yourself a chance to respond to all those gentle movements. Keeping your knees on the ground, tuck your toes, lift up and back there toward that down dog. Settle in. Take another easy cruise right back up toward the top of your space there, gently sliding along. Drop over your legs. Roll everything on up here. Big inhale, stretch up. Easy, up and over your legs. Crawl toward your right. Slide that left leg way back. Low lunge here. Drop through your hips. Sink low. Little roll side to side. Easy forward and back. Drop that back knee down toward the ground here. A little rock a bit, side to side to find that good spot here. Lean left, big inhale pulls you open for a twist. And back toward your middle here, lean right, roll everything open. 1 more time each side, back toward your middle, lean left, twist open. Back toward your middle here, lean right, roll open. Back toward your middle here, settling in for a bit. Tuck your back toes, keep this back knee on the ground. Shift up and back toward your runner stretch. Lean a little left, lean a little right as you go. Drop over this leg. Let this extended foot just relax, no extra tension needed there. You can even press the top of your foot with your thumb, kind of explore around. Breathe big. Crawl back out toward that low lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift up through your hips, drop your torso over your legs. Keep a little softness in your knees. Sink right back toward your low lunge. Scoot your feet a little bit apart out toward your sides for balance. Roll up nice and high. And sink low here. 2 more times, lift up high. And easy, sink low. 1 more time, lift up high. And all the way down here, bring your left hand down toward the ground, catching you, open up for a twist. And trade it for a triangle here. Bend through both knees, lean toward your right hand, spin your back heel down, Roll your hips and belly. Everything opens up. Come up towards standing here. Bend through both knees. Reach your top arm back behind you. Lift up through your middle nice and high. And sink low. Warrior two. Turning those back toes in a little bit here. Sink your hips. Easy gaze. Big inhale. Everything comes high. Exhale. Back down. Two more like that. Inhale fills you up. And soften right back. One more time, lifting up. And easy back out. Tip it all the way back, reverse. And wave up and over here, side angle. Rest your forearm toward your thigh. Back arm floating up and over. Roll your body open. And low lunge, turn your hips down toward the ground. Hands catch you, that left one and the right one. Lift up through your hips. Drop your torso over your legs. Little softness in your knees. Sink right back toward that low lunge. Scoot your feet a bit apart. Roll up through your middle. This should feel nice on your back, high. And all the way down. Lean toward that left palm. Slide on back, down dog. Settle in. Little bend in your knees. Gentle shift your hips side to side here. Crawl back up toward the top of your space there. Easy. Moving from your hips. Sliding along. Roll everything up towards standing. Big inhale. Stretch up. And easy. Up and over your legs. Crawl toward your left. Slide that right leg way back. Low lunge here. Drop through your hips slow. Little rock side to side. Easy forward and back. Take your time to give yourself the chance to notice what's going on here with you. Probably quite different than yesterday or earlier today. Let yourself be where you are right now. Drop that back knee down toward the ground here. Maybe lean into that front side, into that hand, or over to the other side. Breathing big. Lean toward your right side. Big inhale pulls you open for a twist. Back toward your middle here. Lean left, roll open. One more time each side here. Back toward your middle. Lean right, twist open. Back toward your middle here. Lean left, open up. Back toward your middle here, settling in for a bit. Tuck your back toes. Keep this back knee on the ground. Shift up and back toward your runner stretch. Lean a little right, lean a little left as you go. Drop over this leg. Let this foot relax here. Again, you can press your thumb into the top of your foot. Just kind of search around like you'd be digging your hands into the dirt outside. Maybe you haven't done that in a while. It's all right. There's always time to dig in the dirt. All the fun stuff. Really kind of mush around just for the sake of pure pleasure, pure fun. Breathe big. Crawling back out toward that low lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift up through your hips, drop your torso over your legs. See a little bend in your knees. Maybe a gentle sway. Sink right back toward that low lunge, scoot your feet a bit apart. Roll up through your middle nice and high. And all the way down. Lean toward that right palm. Slide on back. Down dog. Settle in your middle. Little bend in your knees. This time really shift over to one side. You can bend your knees. Kind of lean your hips over. That should feel nice. And then really shift over to your other side. Should feel good. Not just in your hips, but maybe all the way down your legs and up and over and down your lower back and neck. Just let yourself stay for a bit in each of these movements and breathe. Notice what happens here. And then one more over toward that other side. Eventually finding your nice centered balance point here, and we'll move a bit more. Lean left, big inhale, pull that right leg way up and back behind you. Open everything up. Low lunge, slide that foot right on through between your hands. Roll up through your middle nice and high. And all the way down. Lean toward that left palm, slide on back, down dog. Other side, lean right, lift that left leg way up and back, roll it open. Slide this foot right on through, low lunge. Lift up through your middle high. And we'll do this one all the way back down. Lean, slide on back, down dog. Crawling out toward your plank pose, nice long wave. Drop your knees down, sink your hips, roll around a bit here. Draw your shoulders and your back, open up the front of you. Tuck your toes, lift up and back here. Down dog, settling in. Crawl back up toward the top of your space there, easy. Drop over your legs. Round everything up towards standing. Big inhale to stretch up. And easy, up and over your legs. Crawl toward your left side this time. Slide your right leg way back, because I forgot something a while back. Don't know if you noticed, sorry. Lift up through your middle high. And this time we'll come back down here, lean toward your right side. Open up for a twist. And trade sides here. Lean toward that left side. You might be missing this one. Spin your back heel down, roll everything open. Nice open triangle, belly, everything nice and open here. See, we got to come back to that one. All right, bend through both knees. Reach your top arm back behind you. Lift up through your middle nice and high. And sink low. Warrior two. Give yourself a moment here. Turning your back toes in a little bit there. Sink through your hips. Lift up through your middle high. And easy, all the way back out. 2 more times, lift up through your middle high. And easy, back out. 1 more time, big inhale. Long exhale. Tip it all the way back, reverse. And wave up and over here, side angle, up and over. Forearm meets your thigh. Back arm floating up and over. Roll your belly open. Low lunge, turn your hips down toward the ground. That right hand catches you, then your left one. Lift up through your hips, drop your torso over your legs. Easy here. Sink right back toward that low lunge, scoot your feet a bit out. Roll up through your middle high. And all the way down, lean toward that right palm. Slide on back, down dog. Now we're all evened out. Thank goodness. You never know when that raisin bagel might be a surprise. All right, we'll crawl up toward the top of your space there, easy. Take your time sliding along. Relax over your legs. Chair pose here, bend your knees, sink your hips, lift up. And sink nice and low here. Lift up. Twist toward this right side here, real easy. Big inhale pulls you up. And easy, twisting left. 1 more time each side, lift up top. And easy, twisting right. Lift up top. And easy, twisting left. Lift up top. And easy, all the way up and over your legs here. And release your hands behind you. Nice shoulder release. Relax your hands down toward the ground. Lean your weight into your arms and sink on down for a nice squat here. Roll around a bit in your hips. Maybe drop your head and neck. Might feel like a really nice opening. Roll a bit one way and a bit toward your other way. Take your time. If you're in the mood to play with a nice crow, lean on back. Nice backwards crow here. Roll around a bit. See, this isn't scary because nobody decided this was a yoga pose. We can make it one. Backwards crow. And then here we go. Bring your whole body forward. Knees squeeze around your arms. Lean forward. Look forward. Easy. Everything comes back. Crawl back. Roll around a bit here. And everything coming forward. Lean forward. Look forward. From your middle, your whole body. So there's no tension on your wrist. No tension on your hands there. It's a whole body movement, everything coming forward. Feet don't have to leave the ground. Just bring your hips forward. Don't try to get your toes up off the ground. Just bring your hips forward, bring your whole body forward with your breath, and whole body back with your breath. One more time, everything coming forward. Everything relaxing. Should be a nice hip opener that way. So we want our yoga to be useful, remember? All right, lift everything up here. A few more easy movements here. Just keeping things soft and steady. Nice morning boat ride. Here we go. Ease on down. And breathing up. Just a few of these here. Rolling down. And all the way up nice and soft in your head and neck and shoulders. All the way down. And breathing up. And easing down. All the way up. Keep it moving here, easing down. If you're watching from bed, this is a nice time to kind of roll around in your bed. Let yourself maybe roll off your bed, clunk down to the floor, and keep on rolling through these. Great way to wake up instead of just jumping out of bed. Roll out of bed, crawl around. Easy. And up, grab a hold of something, maybe your shins or your feet there. Stretch out a bit. Relax your shoulders. And bring your feet down toward the ground. Crawl your hands back behind you as you push down, lift up. Breathing here. Ease yourself back down. We'll meet up in your down dog. We'll take your time getting there. Crawl back up onto all fours. Roll around a bit here. And eventually we'll meet in that down dog. Take your time, tuck in your toes. Lift up and back, settling in. Lean left, lift that right leg way up and back behind you. Down dog split, roll open, and low lunge, lean left as you slide that foot on through. So warrior one this time. Spin your back heel down so both feet are on the ground there. Roll up through your middle, lift up, and sink right here. So a little bend in that back knee. Let your hips start to roll a bit to work toward your front, but not forcing anything there. Don't force yourself. Just breathe. Treat yourself like you actually like yourself. Big inhale. Long exhale. Maybe even better way to put that is treating yourself like you want to have a good relationship with yourself, so you don't have to fake that you like yourself if you're in a funky place, but simply leave the door open to have the conversation for a better relationship. Inhale, lift. That way you'll stop abusing yourself, stop forcing yourself. Stop simply all those little microaggressions that you might do to yourself all day long. We all do, sort of unconsciously. Just simply open the door toward having a better relationship with you. And drop your hands down. Interlace your hands behind you. Lift up. And easy, up and over, right inside this leg. Come onto your back toes. Scoot your front foot out toward your side a bit. Drop that back knee down. Take your time, rolling around a bit here. Maybe a bride is just that perfect spot for you. Crawling down a little lower. Maybe that back knee is asking you to please bend me and catch my foot. It's just what I need right now. Again, these are things that you want to keep the door open for those conversations. Creating that good relationship. Just like a cinnamon raisin bagel, never lets you down. All right, if you're good in your hips, feel free to hang out in your hips for a while. Don't let me rob you from any juicy, awesome moments. If you'd like to come down toward a forearm plank, come on down. Lean toward your left side so much this top leg can just slide around there, easy. Roll around a bit side to side. And your call, if you want to hang on to this, kind of roll around a little side to side, awesome. Or maybe make this into a nice side plank one way and side plank the other way. That's great too. If you'd rather cruise around upside down, again, only good relationships with yourself, lifting up through your hips. All this is big inhale, lift your hips, lift your belly, don't jump, soften down. Big inhale, other side equally, and back down. A few rounds of that if you're in the mood. If you are kind of gently rocking forward and back, just stay easy here in your legs. Keep that bottom leg relaxed. Let your hips just soften there. This becomes much more of a hip opener than a jumping movement there to make some sort of pose happen. And eventually we'll meet in your down dog. Take your time to unwind that side. And we'll go for your other side. So lean right, lift that left leg way up and back, roll everything open. Low lunge, lean right, slide that foot on through. Warrior one, spin that back heel down so both feet are planted there. Lift up through your middle high and sink low here. Roll around a bit in your hips. Drop down a bit, lift up. Again, opening that door for a nice conversation. Just like every other relationship, takes some, I don't know if work's the right word, I'm not a relationship expert, but takes the door at least being open, right? We all sort of have that in common. So if you don't have communication or don't present yourself in an open way, then not much is possible with another person. So why would we be any different with ourselves? Interlace your hands behind you, open up, and all the way up and over, right inside. Relax your hands down, come onto those back toes, scoot your front foot out toward your side. Make some room for you. Ease on down. Maybe stay where you are or crawl down a little lower, up a bit higher. Something that kind of confirmed more of my self-reflection when I started working with W Hotels, and a lot of the people that work there became really good friends of mine for a long time. And of course, a lot of them have went to hospitality, focused education, things like this. And one thing that just stuck out with me really big was if you're in a hotel and you work at the hotel and somebody asks you where the bathroom is or where the restroom is, instead of just pointing, oh, it's over that way or it's over that way, there's a body position movement that you do where you almost give them some more space, you sort of back up, and then you use your whole body to open yourself and present the direction that the bathroom is in. And I'm like, yes, that's wonderful. Hospitality is actually creating a good relationship with someone, creating a good feeling, not just saying, oh, hey, the bathroom's over there, 2 doors down, whatever, but creating that nice connection between yourself and the other person, and also being informative of, yes, the restroom is that way. So if there's any hospitality workers out there, you know what I mean, but I thought that was pretty cool. All right, come on down. Lean over toward your side so much that top leg can slide back around, rolling around. Again, if you want to hang out in a nice hip opener instead of this, feel free. I can't see you, so you can do whatever you want. You could be hanging out, just throwing up those hearts. You could be practicing. You could be practicing later. It's all good. Do what's best for you here. And if you want to hang out in your forearm plank or crawl up a little bit, it's nice too. Listening to yourself, creating that good relationship. Isn't it cool? Even if you are in hospitality, I'm sure a lot of you have had bad experiences with customers being rude and things like that, but always if you're in alignment with yourself and being the best you can be doing it, creating that good relationship, it's not going to affect you as bad as it could, right? So I think all of these things are pretty neat to just kind of think about. We can share stories and come to our own sort of ideas. I think that's why all this stuff is so cool. Practicing moving in harmony is so cool because we just individually come to a lot of the same conclusions here. And we'll crawl back up toward the top of the space there, easy. Relax over your legs. Roll everything up. Big inhale pulls you high. And easy, up and over your legs. Crawl your hands out a little way. Sink back down for your nice squat. And again, your call if you want to hang out in that squat, roll around a bit side to side. Awesome. If you want to go for that crow again, leaning back a little bit. This is our secret yoga pose, you guys. You're all perfect at it. Excellent. Crawling forward, squeeze your knees around your arms, lean forward, look forward. And all the way back. A few rounds of that if you're in the mood. Eventually you'll come to sit on down. And any kind of forward bend that you like right here, maybe feet together for this one, or open or straight forward, or another way you like there. Crawl yourself back, open up. Maybe hang right here. If it's nicer to bring yourself toward an opposite direction, go for that. Maybe around one way or toward another way. It's really nice to give yourself permission to move into the places that feel best for you. Maybe that's around one side or around the other side. Somebody asked me the other day in a DM, what's the difference of moving into the places that feel good? And I think she called it spiritual detachment. I don't know, that sounds way too intellectual for me, to be honest, spiritual detachment. I think, we all have a body and a mind and a spirit. I don't know how we can detach from that. I guess we can kind of check out and sort of just go on autopilot. But moving in the way that feels best for you, I think, is just, becoming more sensitive, not just going into the habit, drinking the 25th cup of coffee because it feels best for you, or doing whatever you want. I think in a more flippant, more self-destructive way. But we all know what's best for us. I think, of course, there's exceptions if you're in a disorder, a mood disorder, an eating disorder, or in a really rough situation and doing what feels good isn't actually what's good for you, and you can't discern the difference. And of course, there's extremes, but most of us are in that middle ground where if we slow down enough and pay attention enough to what's happening, we will find the places that feel good. And it's not just, going into the candy drawer. It's going into the sensitive drawer, finding just those right places. But the secret to finding those places that feel good are slowing down, which is hard. That's the hardest part. Slowing down, breathing nice and big and full, noticing what you feel, and then responding, simply doing something about it or moving into those places. So there's a formula. I think we all essentially know the formula too, but we forget. All right, so this is what we're here to do, remind each other. All right, come on down toward the ground, grab a hold of the tops of your knees. Just breathe. Anything else at all that's nice before we rest here? Maybe a gentle twist side to side, or an easy bridge, or something else here. Take your time, rolling around how it's uniquely best for you. What's our formula? Slow down. Breathe deep. Notice what you feel and respond. And eventually, we'll meet resting here. Take a big inhale. Long exhale. free to stay here resting as long as you like. You're ready to round yourself on up, go for that. Take your time, finding the easiest way, no rush. Maybe a little roll side to side or gently forward and back, finding a nice, soft, centered place. And simply notice how you feel. Big inhale, reach your arms up. Your palms together. Plug back toward your center. Big inhale. Long exhale. Twice more. Big inhale. Long exhale. More. Big inhale. Long exhale. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Wow, magic. Welcome back. Don't jump up. My friend Sam Berlin says that all the time after session or treatment. Don't jump up. Don't ruin the mood for yourself. So hopefully you feel all right. Hopefully that worked on Facebook. I'm not quite sure. Check in there a little bit. Oh gosh. So again, thanks so much for being here with me. I feel so much better. Cinnamon raisin bagel yoga. You know, everything you didn't know you needed. Simple, plain, maybe a bit boring. Awesome. So again, you can check out the link in my bio here for loads of free classes, online videos at stralayoga.com, and yoga and Tai Chi with Mike. Mike has a lot of yoga videos as well. It's really fun to watch him move with yoga and practice along. We all move with the same ideas of movement, but of course it looks very different on different people. So I think that's really nice to watch other people practice in the same kind of way. And Sam Berlin on shiatsu and connection as well. And you can also check out the Strala Yoga Instagram. Loads of awesome practices by our friends and guides around the world. So again, seeing this practice of harmony on different people, sort of my dream as a child was to just make friends from all around the world who were different from me. So now I get to do that and practice and communicate in that way. So I feel very happy that I get to live life with you. So thank you very much, because it makes me feel so good to have this connection everywhere. So that's what I've been looking for my whole life. Now it's here. And yeah, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I plan to do live chats and workshops around our Art of Sequencing intensive training. You can check that out on our site as well. We've extended the annual spring sale, so all of our classes and at-home retreats and that intensive training is half off through the end of April. So hopefully that's useful, and you can grab your Rest and Renew 7-day retreat, one of my personal favorites. I love to rest and renew 7 days all the time. Simplify, which is really great for our time right now, simplifying our life. Even gets into thinking about your whole life, not just your yoga practice, but simplifying your home, your workspace, your plans, sort of life plans, kind of things like that in a bit. And how to practice at home, which is a great structure on how to get over any roadblocks you have to practice at home. Hopefully if we're here, you're practicing at home, that's awesome, but how to create your own sequences in a way that nourishes you, and how to feel confident with the vocabulary of yoga, just like we learn to read, right? We're really using this time to teach Daisy to read. I'm so excited. I feel like once I learned to read, that was it for me. I'm like, yes, reading, yes, everything. So she knows it's coming and she's getting there. So we're really excited about that right now, having this time to empower her and to enjoy her and enjoy each other. So thank you so much for being here. You guys are amazing. Thanks for connecting with each other. Love you guys so much. And see you all really soon. Have a great day. Message me. I love hearing from you guys, and I'll see you really soon.